What's going on, everybody? You're watching All the Way Up Crypto. I'm your host, Aaron. Thanks for tuning in. This is your first time watching me. I appreciate you watching me. If this is your first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe and smash that little like button. That would be pretty cool. You don't have to, but it's always good to get good information out to the masses, so it definitely helps. So as you can see from the title, this video is about did you bite it? A couple reasons why I wanted to talk about Digibite. Right now it's pretty cheap, so if you're worried about the financial side of it, yes, it is pretty darn cheap. Its Satoshi value is getting pretty low. It's back down where it was probably 2 months ago, around its 70 Satoshi value or so, which is pretty good. So the dollar value probably hasn't moved much because Satoshi value was going down, Bitcoin's price was going up. So if Bitcoin drops, you can expect a massive drop. So if Bitcoin drops from its 8K now, you're going to see a massive, let's just say it drops to 6K or something, or 5K or 4K. We'll go in half. You can expect a half price Digibite, which would be a fire sale if you're asking me. Good investors will buy at the low. Well, everything's down low. That's when you buy. Don't buy high, buy low. I'm telling you, Digibite's pretty low. Not financial advice, but it's there. So one of the things I'm going to talk to you about is hashtag stand with Digibite. We all need to stand with Digibite. Why? Pretty simple. It's a decentralized cryptocurrency. Jared Tate, although he was the creator and basically the chief technology officer behind Digibite, so to speak, he can fall over dead right now, and Digibite will continue going on and on and on and on without him. It's very likened to the exact same thing that Bitcoin or Litecoin or Bitcoin Cash or Ethereum. You know, it's decentralized. The people that are working behind it can stop working behind it, and it'll continue working. As long as there's electricity in the internet, it's going to continue working. But the hashtag stand with Digibite, I think, although it came out after the little spat, so to speak, between Jared Tate and Justin Sun, over Justin Sun putting some money in behind buying Poloniex, and then Jared Tate, saying, hey, Poloniex turned in nothing but a Tron shield, so on and so forth. And I don't like Jared Tate speaking negatively about other projects or calling them out, because I don't think it's good for crypto in general. Even if some of the stuff he says may be factual, whatever. I don't mind him talking negatively about exchanges, centralized exchanges. We should be against that. We need to move on and get out of that. But anyway, the whole hashtag stand with Digibite came out of that because Poloniex, delisted Digibite for no reason. And if you go back and look at the reasons that Poloniex listed projects, it was all based off of the fundamentals behind cryptocurrency being immutable, decentralized, permissionless blockchains, everything that Digibite is. So to say that it doesn't live up to the requirements anymore is complete crap. So they should do the right thing and relist them, but I don't think it matters anyway to Digibite regardless. The other thing I will tell you about Digibite, and if you don't have any, like I said, now's a good time to buy if you're investing. But the community, you guys behind Digibite are incredible. I mean, incredibly awesome. That can be seen on social media platforms without a doubt. You can see the amount of unique posts that go on about Digibyte. And I'll take it a step further with my own personal experience. Every time I do a video about Digibyte, it has more views than any of my other videos. So keep on watching them, Digifans, Digibytes, Digibiters, however you want to refer to yourself, Digifans. But I think we need to keep pushing the hashtag stand with Digibyte, because there's some good relevance behind it, because in all actuality it's been mistreated. It has. It's been overlooked. It's lived in the shadows of Bitcoin and Litecoin, and it needs to break free from that. Although it may be like the young strapping teenager, you look at Bitcoin as grandpap, Litecoin as maybe the dad, and Digibyte is like the strapping young teenager that's ready to go take on everything, because he learned everything that he shouldn't do from dad and grandpa. Okay? Digibyte continues to get more liquid. It's getting listed on more exchanges, although they may be smaller exchanges, don't have a lot of trade volume going on it. The fact of the matter is it's available to more people. So that's pretty important. The security behind Digibyte, I've mentioned this numerous times. 5 algorithms. One of the algorithms changes every, I think, 10 days. So it's ASIC resistant to go and mine Digibyte with that ASIC mining rig. So there's a big impact there. It prevents the 51% attack. They have DigiShield that was created to do that, the multi-algorithm. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of things that make Digibyte a very awesome cryptocurrency. Digi-assets. I've talked about Digi-assets before. It's a great addition to a very strong blockchain, which is fantastic. To be able to create digital assets and validate them, there's a very good way to do that. The DigiDollar. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more in depth about this. And Jared Tate mentioned about creating the DigiDollar or DigiUSD or whatever you want to refer to it as. He had a valid point that the current stable coins, such as Tether and so on and so forth, they're on blockchains that either are slow or have some inefficiencies to them. They can't compete with what Digibyte has to offer. His initial thought was to link it to your bank account and verify, or link it with an API and a smart contract. But then the issue with that, very simple, is how do you prevent a double spend? So if essentially you had these DigiDollars and they were created from your bank account, you could go spend the DigiDollars, but you would still have the money in your bank account. I don't know how it would work back and forth. And then would the banks tie into that? Would they be open to doing that? They could easily just shut off your DigiDollars. Now, what I would argue, though, in favor of doing something like that, is it would create a nice bridge between the fiat cryptocurrency gateway, and you could do it in a seamless way. The amount of people that use their digital dollars, so to speak, would be able to use the blockchain by using DigiDollars. If it was done in the right way. Now, I think there would be a lot of loopholes to do things that would be nefarious in a system like it, but I guess it's not much different than what XRP is trying to do with allowing, transfers to happen cross-border. I mean, maybe that was his initial thought, was to get in that area. I don't know. But as I read down through his tweets, that kept on going on forever from people responding, I think it was like 4 days later or 2 days later, I think we've solved the problem. We'll just collateralize the way DAI coins are created. So the DAI stable coin, if you're not familiar with it, it's all created by collateralizing Ethereum. So stick some Ethereum in a smart contract to pull out some DAI, and that's what I mentioned. As soon as I read Jared's tweet about creating a stable coin on Digibyte, my first answer was created the way do a collateralized coin, same way DAI's created. Now you have a real asset being backed by another real asset, and there's no way to double spend it. Allows people to collateralize things that they actually have, and I think it'd be great. I think it'd be a fantastic way to do it. I think a digi dollar, because it propagates to the network rather quickly. I'd say within 3 seconds, that person knows they're getting an incoming transaction. Within 3 minutes, it's settled on a blockchain. That is great. So if you could create a stable coin like that, it would be much easier for businesses to adopt it. Because I think many of your stable coins now, they're not used to buy things with. They're used as a place to hedge your money when you think something's going down. Like, oh, I'm gonna try to accumulate, stack my Satoshis. What do? I trade back and forth between Bitcoin and, I don't know, Tether or whatever, USDC. Doesn't matter. Regardless, they're not used for actual purchasing things, and it's because it's slow. So I think that should be the approach they take. I hope that's the approach that gets taken, and I hope the Digi stable dollar comes about, and it doesn't get so much focused on being used as a hedge to trade with, but is used and pushed for purchasing adoption. That would do a lot of things to the price of Digibyte, because people would lock it up. I think a lot of Digibyte people, though, are hodlers of last resort. I don't think they're trading it a lot. So, anyway, I think now's a good time to buy it. I think there's a lot of great things to love about Digibyte. I will be adding hashtag Stand with Digibyte in all of my videos, because I think it's important to get that out there. And I love you, Digibyte fans. Keep it on. Keep on viewing my videos. Don't just watch the Digibyte videos. Subscribe and watch my other stuff. There's a lot of good information that I share with everyone. Maybe you'll learn something. All right. Until we meet again, stay crypto, my friends. Peace.